Hello, welcome back to episode 81 of our Geneforge 2 Infestation playthrough. Last time around, we met a very sneaky ghost here in Dead Pass who decided that he wanted to double cross us after we did all the hard work of bowing to all these pillars and fighting off these ghosts to try and make him happy. You know what? We're gonna have to at least expend some resources prior to the fight with him. Although we really shouldn't have to. We've done all the bowing and everything. Thankfully, a nice air shock finishes the job here. Alright, so now we know we want this before we go and talk to him. Alright. Bow to all the obelisks, spilling of blood. Alright, and he charges us. So this time, we want to hit him with the acid. Oh, wait, that does poison. Acid at higher skill levels, that's what the problem was. Because he's immune to poison, yeah, so we can't use that. We have to... Of course, we missed. It's very important. There we go. What else is he kind of weak to? Fire and cold, alright. Hitting him with the... You know what, we're actually going to put regenerate on Houston. And sure, why not on you? Maybe we should have tried to rack him. Oh, he goes and racks us. Okay. He fades. Oh, did we forget to put our... Alright, now he's vulnerable. We might have forgotten to put our... Oh, we had two... Oh, it's not giving us back days resisted. Oh, it's charmed a bunch of our... It's going crazy. And we're like stunned of some sort. Finally, okay. What's he at health-wise? 409. It's hard to tell and keep track what's going on here. Actually, we don't want to do that. We want War Infusion. There we go. Hit him again. Missed. We're really having a hard time hitting here. Thankfully, we're not actually losing any health, really. Ow. 173 health. If I can just go punch a ghost. Let's see what we can do. Is the acid... Is he still got the acid on himself, or did he cure himself? He's shielded, mind shield. Doesn't have the acid anymore. Alright, let's try and... Get him with acid and stab him. Ooh, maybe the acid will finish him off. Alright. Maybe a punch here. A stab here. Nice. Oh, all the ghosts disappeared. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, West Coast Mad Ghost has finally been laid to rest. The valley grows still and quiet. This time the relative peacefulness doesn't end. At last the curse that afflicts these high valleys has been broken. He was the one who had got them cursed. Guardian Claymore. Close on the damage. To hit bonus is not close, but +2 to strength, quick action, and creation strength. Minimum melee training 8. Skills from bonuses from items don't count for this. Okay, so what is our melee? We're at 5. Yeah, we're not getting to 8. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay. So yeah, we're a magic heavy build who is not getting to 8. But now we can go out, heal up, and come back and explore the crypt. Yeah, last time he caught us by surprise. We didn't have all our buffs going in. Thankfully we had all our mind shield stuff on, though. Kept a lot of his little, like, terrorized stuff from causing us trouble. Alright, we've healed up. Let's go back and check out that crypt. Should be. Hopefully we don't undo all of the peacefulness that we created. Let's see what we have over here. We enter a crumbling crypt. The rubble at the entrance was recently cleared away, making a narrow pathway inside. The crypt is old, likely predating the Shaper settlement of these mountains by centuries. You note several pots and other offerings are on the floor, preserved by the dry air inside the tomb. Archaic cultures often left gifts like these for the dead. They're valueless except as souvenirs. The looters that broke in here passed them by. I mean, they're completely valueless, and we need all the money we can. The sarcophagus has been smashed open and looted. Only bits of bone and scraps of cloth remain inside. You notice that whoever broke the lid open also broke several seals of protection. This probably activated a curse or other defensive spell, though it probably lost some of its power in the passing centuries. Alright, so there's likely to be one of these that has something useful in it. Right, this is the only intact sarcophagus left in this crypt. You could open it and search inside. However, to do so, you have to break 4 seals. Each has a glyph carefully inscribed on it. Realistically, the symbols are probably traps. Of course, they might have lost some of their power in the last few centuries. Okay, so there's one trap we can trigger. But let's go further in first and see what other stuff is available. Also, we want to ward up and use any protections that we have. Just picking up all their junk. It's like 1 coin each. Alright, what do we got here? This sarcophagus has been broken open. Inside you find the expected bones and scraps of cloth. There's also a small gold statue. It's about 6 inches high. For some reason it was left here. Alright. We're going to quick save. Throw our essence shield on. Pick up all the stuff on the ground. Quick save again. Take the statue. Feels strangely cold and heavy in your hand. Nothing bad happens. Okay. Baleful gold idol. The statue radiates a powerful magical aura that makes it difficult to concentrate. Someone looking for a gold idol? Don't think so. £1. Not showing Alright, so let's try. Oh, wait, leave. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that button. Alright. Alright, open it. Break the seals and quickly look inside the coffin. A human was buried here many years ago. First, you see bones and rotting cloth. You look closer. When you nudge the crumbling vestments aside with the tip of your weapon, you find something. It's a remarkably durable leather belt. You take it. As you turn away, the four broken seals start to glow. A massive wind suddenly rises up in the room. As you struggle to maintain your footing, dust rises from the corners of the room and forms four figures. As the wind dies down, they approach. Alright, we've got a ghost, ghost, and regular ghost. Okay, so it wasn't that powerful of a trap. As in, if they were to clump up, we could probably kill them all with a single air shock. Some mind attacks, though. And bull rush him. Alright, fine. Bull rush him then. Ooh, stun the ghost. Alright. Can we hit both of them? We can. Oh. Missed. Come on. Got a war blessing here. We're defiling the crypt even further. Alright. Oh, there's the belt on the ground because our inventory is full. Alright, let's see what this is. Shaper's belt. Plus 10% creation, evade attacks, plus 12% magical damage resistance, mind effect resistance, and creation critical hit chance. Value 2,000. Unfortunately, not what we need. The mind effect resistance from the belt we have is pretty good, and we need the plus 2 intellect. We need the brain power for the spells. Alright. Westcott's Lair. It's an interesting name for what that was. Alright. Well, that was Westcott. We are going to, before we come to Shaft's Waste, we're going to pop back over to Thesus, top up our essence once again. Actually, we're going to drop the baleful statue here on the ground and put our infiltrator's ring back on for now. Yeah, alright. Off we go into Shaft's Waste. The moment you enter this valley, your head starts to hurt. There's a constant, soft, annoying buzzing noise just at the edge of your perception. It only irritates you. Your creations, on the other hand, are clearly disturbed. It only irritates you. The creations are clearly disturbed, seem to be in pain, aggravated by the sound. You can't see where the sound is coming from. Must be protected from somewhere close, though. But actually, we are going to put the creation mind effect resistance back on. Feel a warm sensation against your chest. You find that the carved fang token hanging around your neck is glowing. This taker trinket is somehow granting you safe passage through this area. Okay, so we have a taker thing that is keeping us safe. Go and throw these on. Come kill some plants. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, we'll just have our creatures and Hust here hang back. Suddenly one of your traveling companions is overwhelmed by the constant buzzing sound. Stop moving, make horrible choking noises, then it looks over at you, quite mad. You attempt to maintain control of the creature. As long as you're just walking around, you won't have problems. However you try and engage your allies for battle, you may have problems with instability. Okay, so we can't fight here with creations. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting problem to have. Especially if you're playing as a Shaper class where you're not going to do any, like, combat yourself, really. Alright, we're not trying to fight. But we also have the mind effect resistance stuff, which I would think would help us out a lot, but maybe not. Let's see what this is. Managed to pick the lock. Erratic creation holding. Oh. Probably don't want to go in here just yet then. Let's see. You're gonna get upset if I pillage your nests? Hopefully not. We'll leave your sticks in your trash. Alright, what do we got here? Just some beakers and sticks. Looks like a bucket full of tools or weapons. A lot of doors leading into this particular room, but they're not opening. Let's try the front door. Nope. Interesting. Alright. What's that symbol on the thing? Some sort of creature. Go take a look over this way. Alright, there's a nest here. Madness gem, I'm not surprised. A lot of Urglax and battle betas around. What? Alright, Distortion, Creation, Analysis, and Regeneration. A scalpel, metal pot, a brain, and a feather. Alright, this is where we top up all our essence shields on everybody. Check out the pots. A heart, ew. And a limb, also ew. Meat. Some shaper equipment and a scalpel. Alright. Well, if you come in this area without the Taker token, I suppose you probably will need that room right there quite a bit. Trash and a spoon. We'll get a tall potted plant. Kinda wanna hang on to that. Hello, it's Learned Chaff. This servile bears the intricate tattoos that mark him as a dedicated taker. They form elaborate webs on his face and arms. However, he is plump and cheery, and he doesn't seem to hate you. He watches you with fascination. The visitor, Aaliyah. Yes, I thought you might come. I am Learned Chaff of the Takers. It is nice to meet another who works to create creations. The notes and equipment around his home tell you that this servile can't make creations, but spends a lot of time studying them. You are a taker? Yes, I am. I have joined myself with the ones who wage war on your kind. A practical consideration, nothing personal. Do you believe in taker principles? In a way, I believe if we serviles will ever be free to do what we want, we need to be able to fight your kind. Yet my bloodlust does not overwhelm me. We will get nothing from the Shapers through diplomacy alone. In that way, the Awakened are fools. You joined the Takers for practical reasons. Everyone in these mountains is at a risk of sudden, horrible death at the hands of rogue creations, the Shaper Council, our rival faction. It doesn't matter. We all face war, but we Takers have the Dracons. We have their strength, their wisdom, and their ability to shape stronger versions of themselves. When I came of age in these mountains, I looked at the factions, saw which one had the most power and safety to offer, and chose. Where did you come from? I was born to do kind, dumb servile some decades ago. Zachary found me when he and Burzal were journeying here. He saw my intelligence. He obtained me from my owner, rescued me from the fields. Once here, serviles from Kask trained me. Dracons trained me more. When the war started, I thought the Takers had the best chance of surviving. A very low chance, but still a chance. Another question. How do you work with creations? I do not make them. The Dracons do that. I watch them. New experimental varieties with promise are brought here to be watched. I figure out which ones can be adapted to become better gazers, Dracons, and so on. Alas, the creations are growing too strong for me to handle them. That is why I was hoping you would visit. I have heard you are willing to help my kind for pay. I can help you if you help me. How do you test them? You may be familiar with the research process. Shape Aaliyah, take your creation, change it at random, watch it, see what happens. If it makes the creation stronger, record what you did, use the new design as your starting point. When changed creatures don't die right away, they're brought here. They're too strong to store in binary ooze. I watch and test them and make sure they are in fact improved. The Takers make creations and test them? That sounds like something that Shapers would do. Shah shrugs. It is something the Drakes and Dracons do. The servile Takers, who would be disgusted to see creations treated in this way, are allowed to remain blissfully ignorant. But even if they knew, I think they wouldn't care. They want to be free, and they want the Shapers to suffer. I think they would find this an acceptable price. After all, this research is done to protect them. Where are the creations to be tested made? Binary Ooze to the west. Unless Cyrus himself has told you that you can go there, I would stay away. The Dracons are fierce when faced with intruders. You said you want help. Yes, I have a lot of unusually unstable creations dumped upon me. The stronger the monsters we make, the harder it is for me to control them. I need them to be calmed down or killed. I'll unlock the first testing cell for you. Sedate the creature or eliminate it. If you can help me finish my job, I can help you. Alright, I have another question. Some sort of field around here that makes creations go crazy. Oh, I know, it's handy. Helps me keep control of things brought to be tested. If it's ever turned off, the creations will be much harder to control. Alright. Do you have any supplies I can purchase? Yes, I have supplies, but I can't spare them right now. I need them to deal with creations I've been stuck with. Okay. So if we take care of his creation problems, he might provide us with some supplies. I will take his abacus. What happens if I pull the lever? We'll leave it alone for now. Right, we've got some power crystals here. Evaluation room 3, okay. So that'll be the first one over there. So let's go see room 1, experimental Dracon. There's a newly created Dracon in this cell. Its skin is bright green and slightly moist. It is also confused. Its head waves strangely from side to side, unsure what to do. When a creation emerges from a vat, someone needs to take firm control of it immediately. This has not yet happened. When it sees you, it thinks, trying to decide what to do. Suddenly, it roars and starts to lumber towards you. Stop, Dracon, I command it. The creation stops for a moment. Somewhere in its addled brain, it recognizes that you should be commanding it. Fortunately, obedience is bred deep within it. It lowers its head and backs away, chastened. Ooh, okay. Well, that was nice. Let's get some food. Let's go tell him that the first creation is often. Alright, so maybe we use the Infiltrator's Ring for the leadership bonus. Maybe we need the fire resistance. Alright. I dealt with the Dracon. Describe the encounter. Interesting. We were thinking the Dracons we were breeding for war could use smaller brains. That was clearly not the solution. That's not all the help I need. Alas, I have an interesting floating fellow in the second cell that needs evaluation. See if you can calm it down first. Oh boy. Okay. Fresh eye beast. There's an eye beast in this cell. Like the Dracon in the previous room, it is new. Its chitinous covering is still slightly soft. Its main eye seems glazed over, and its eye stalks wave around wildly. When it sees you, it thinks, trying to decide what to do. Then suddenly it floats towards you menacingly. Stop, eye beast. I command it. The eye beast stops for a moment. Somewhere in its adult brain, it recognizes that you should be commanding it. Fortunately, obedience bred deep within the creature, probably because it's basically a variant of Lish. Its eye stalks droop, it backs away chastened. Okay. The only thing in here is meats and mushrooms. So there was a meat and a pear for that, and meat and mushrooms in this. Alright, whoop. Dealt with the eye beast. Describe the encounter. I see. The eye beast had been given brighter, sharper vision. We thought it would help its scout. The images simply overwhelmed its brain. Pity. We're almost done. Look at the third cell. The creature in there is very, very interesting. Is it a human being? Alright, let's hit all our things again here. Evaluation room 3, rock groth. You gag on the smell of rot. There is a giant modified rock groth in this cell. It has only just emerged from its vat. Its skin has only just started to peel off and decay, the process that creates the acidic secretions that make these things dangerous. When it sees you, it doesn't need to think to decide what to do. Like the other untested, uncontrolled creations, it starts to stagger toward you, arms outstretched. Stop, creation, I command it. Creation stops for a moment. Its brain is very, very tiny, but your authority is strong enough to reach it. It wavers, waving its long arms around pitifully. A bit of flesh falls off one of them to the floor and dissolves the stone. It lowers its head and backs away chastened. Okay. That was, interesting. I'm glad our leadership ability, at least I think it was our leadership ability, allowed us to do that without having to fight them. Each of those could be very annoying. Alright. I dealt with the Rodhizon. Describe the encounter. Sadly, the erratic beast you dealt with was a regular Rodhizon. That was actually the best specimen of that design we have managed. Not promising, was it? We can't yet make a creation that powerful without it going rogue on us. You have helped me, Shaper. I want to pay you back. In one of the side caves, there is a canister I've been given. Serviles cannot use canisters without some risk. They harm us. You can have it. Also, I have been doing some item crafting. That was my purpose before I joined the Takers. That work, plus my experience with creations, makes me think I could craft an item for you. All I need is some very rare and powerful ingredients. Right? Make some sort of valuable item. Indeed, I already knew before I began working with creations. I know how to make belts with a variety of lesser properties. Now I think I can make a belt which is infused not only with essence but with living flesh. It could be a helpful focus for a shaper, or just useless, we shall see. It might after all just be a waste of time. I have the bits of skin, flesh, and so on. Now what I need is the claw of an infernal, a vial of blood poison, and finally to boost my mana skills, a deep focused orb. Do you know where I might get any of that? No, if I did, I would go. He thinks, actually, I heard some cryodrake was trying to get some blood poison. Some breeding thing. She was in some caves to the southwest training cryoas. Oh. We, destroyed all of them. Might get an infernal claw from an infernal. Focus orbs are most likely to be found in Shaper research facilities. Alright, I would like to trade with you. Of course, what do you need? Do you have any supplies I could purchase? Heavy orc hide boots. +2 to strength. Orc hide. Interesting. Shaped belt. Reapers. Quicksilver plate. Alright. Very similar to what we have now, but it has haste chance instead of curse resistance, and 2 quick action instead of healing craft. I want to sell something. Do we have any junk we need to hang on to? Oh, he doesn't have any money. Okay. Well, that was interesting. We'll continue exploring here next time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.